Listen, I got to tell you, Jimbo, it's just been a rock-solid, never-ending celebrity guest appearances today. Am I right?
We're having a good day, I gotta
Well,
tell you.
you know, in classic Hospitality Hangout style, we've got Anthony Von Cattelau from the famous Von Cattelau family.
Very famous.
Very famous Cattelau family. Jimmy, you're looking at me like I'm crazy, but you know, there was a social media faux pas, if you will, over the last couple of days. And Anthony was listed on the what is it, the program, if you will?
Yes.
It didn't say Anthony Valletta. It said Anthony Von Cattelau.
Was this like a John Travolta giving out the award to what's her name?
I don't even
Adina
know, but all I
Menza?
know is I got a text.
Like is the
I
alter
got a
ego?
text from Scott Lawton at some hour in the morning. He goes, Shats, Anthony changed his name. Like, what are you talking about? He takes a screenshot of LinkedIn and shows a picture of him with the name Anthony. It wasn't even Anthony Von Cattelau.
So we
And
butchered
then I
both.
texted with him, and he's texting back. Yeah.
We're rolling.
And then
All right.
so I'm like, all right, Anthony. He's like, I love that name. I'm like, I got to tell you, I do too. So Anthony Von Cattelau, also known as Anthony Valletta, CEO and president of Bartaco, is here today. And I got to tell you, Anthony, it is great. You've been on the show before.
Yep.
But you were Anthony Valletta when we first had
That's
you
right.
on.
Lots
and
changed
now, well, I think it's really cool that you are part of it's almost like the Von Trapp family. From was it Sound of Music? You're part of the Von Cattelau family, and in Austria they are royalty.
Of course.
You know, and that's where the first Bartaco, if I'm not mistaken, was started.
It was Austria, yes.
It was your great grandfather.
That's right.
Vinny Von Cattelau.
You know what? I'm going to take a break. You guys keep going.
Back and forth.
And I'll come back in a little bit. This is
But
good.
listen,
I like
let's
this.
jump
This is
into it.
good.
I'm gonna go real. Anthony went to BU. Okay, he spent some time over in the UK where he fine-tuned his accent. He's got a great British accent. Played lacrosse, boxed a little bit. All right, Jimmy, so don't piss him off. Dardens, Del Frisco's, Michael Mina, Bird Call, and now he's at Bartaco. I got to tell you, he's killing it. Bartaco's killing it. I told you. Anyway, let's jump into it, Jimbo, because I'm on a strict 15-minute timer right now.
It's all good. Anthony, thank you for doing this with us.
I'm getting yelled at. I'm getting yelled at right now.
You know, you guys have this incredible concept. It's high energy. It's this coastal distinctive, vibe. You call it vacation in a bottle, Bartaco. So talk about some of the exciting developments that you have going on, menu expansions, growth plans. Technically, you tell us what's going on at Bartaco, but you have one of the truly, again, high energy brands that we just love to watch. You guys are a leader in the space. Talk about what's going on at Bartaco.
Yeah, we turned 15 this year. So it's a big year
15.
for us, 15 in November. So we're actually doing a retro series this year. Best items over 15 years is the price that we launched them at.
Oh, wow.
15 years ago, 13 years ago.
Wow.
Might be breaking news. Might be.
I like
that.
it. It's breaking news. I got to tell you.
But trying to go back to what really started off. I mean, the brand started off as really what it meant to feel like, what the vibe was.
Right.
It actually wasn't meant to be a restaurant at first. It was going to be a surf shop. And then it turned into the fact that everything we wanted to feel like aligned to a restaurant. Yeah, the alcohol, the tacos in. So we continue to expand. We just opened up in Jacksonville. We opened up in Long Island. We're opening up in Bethesda. We got a couple in Virginia coming up. So we're going hard in the paint.
How many units you have now?
36.
36 units. Love it.
Yeah, and I love the store down in Coconut Grove. I told you. I mean, I was sending pictures to Scott when you opened that one up, and I told you my sister and brother-in-law were up from Florida. They're just in Philly, and they went to the King of Prussia store, and they'd never been to one before, and they just said it was outstanding. It was just funny because they asked me about it. But let's just talk a little bit about it's not just tacos, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just tacos and tequila. It's really it's a lifestyle. It's really a lifestyle, right? And it's music, it's lighting, the staff is great, but it's also, you guys were always very ahead of the curve when it came to digital experience, to technology, things like that. Talking about your tech stack, what are you using over there? What's powering your growth and expansion? Because I know it's great food and great people, but tech does help. I mean, Jimmy and I like to say, look, the restaurant business it's not a technology business, but you need a little tech. It's tech-enabled. And so what are you using over there to help you grow?
Yeah, we have everything. I mean, we're obviously, Olo and Wisely have been a huge part of our guest segmentation and our ordering platform. We've been We're on One Dine now. We're doing some tests with Trey, and Plain Air's building a custom front end for us for our guest digital experience right now.
You're dropping a lot of names out there. Let's
handful.
focus on Olo right now. Let's focus on Olo.
That's fair.
I just want to talk a little about Olo. So right now, so you've been using Olo for how long?
4 years, 5 years now.
4 or 5
Yeah.
years. And that's really the backbone of your off-prem.
That's right. That's right.
And how is that helping you grow your business? Like, what are you seeing there? And before you were on Olo to now, like, just tell me a little bit about that.
I mean,
for Jimmy, it's not for me. It's for Jimmy.
Of course, I got it. I totally
For Jimmy.
understand.
Do it for Jimmy.
No, the simplicity of it's great, right? You're aggregating all that information all into one spot. It's all streamlined, comes through. Being able to set up just kind of the flow of how you want business to come in based off certain times of the day has been massive, because you kind of get this blanket approach when you want to have the opportunity to kind of come in, build these algorithms in, so we're really being able to maximize top line revenue. It's been exceptional, and the guest experience is better because now we're getting the food to them faster. It's fresher. It's hotter. We're getting more revenue out of it. I mean, it's the opportunities have been endless with those guys because of that, and they continue to get better.
I love it
every month.
I love it. I got to tell you. So I mean, with the Olo and your online ordering,
Yep.
are you bringing other aspects? Because I know that they've launched a lot of new products.
Yeah.
Are you bringing in some of their other products into the mix?
We haven't done it with third party because honestly, tacos to go aren't exactly the best thing in the world.
No, with Olo. I
Right.
mean,
What's that?
with Olo, have you been bringing
Outside-
more of the Olo tech into the mix?
We have been spending a lot more time on the Wisely side since the acquisition, really trying to work on like the customer segmentation. We're rolling
Right.
out their new Sochi platform next
Got
month,
it.
which is massive. That's going to be like using the AI they're doing to be able to interface with our guests, to be able to kind of streamline the operators' work and make it faster for them.
So you guys are like piloting. You're like the beta testers for Olo.
we love that.
That's awesome.
love
I
it.
love it, man.
Yeah.
I'm sure you and Scott get off on that, and then you start giving them, tell them what to fix and change and make better for you.
Noah
Right?
and Ray know us probably too well, but they've been very
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I love it.
I want to ask you, Anthony. Bartaco has got this kind of upscale food in a cool, casual atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's like elevated street food, but
right.
still incredibly approachable. There must be some. Maybe you could share a guest story. You got guest reactions
Excellent
to
work.
some of these. Such interesting things you're doing with tacos and the menu. Anything that comes to mind of when you did a little surprise and delight for some of your guests?
surprise and delight. I think our giving taco program we did last year was a massive surprise and delight. We used to always do a secret taco, but on digital, it's not secret. It's on the menu. So you can't really hide it.
Right.
So we started partnering with nonprofits, and $1 from every taco went to there. But those tacos, we actually partnered up. Here's some more breaking news for you. The winner
More
of
breaking news. I love it. We're
the
bringing it
winner
in
of
right
Top
now.
Chef season 18.
Yeah.
Our next giving taco that comes out literally in a few weeks, it's his recipe. So we've been now partnering
Whose
with
recipe?
the winner of Top Chef season 18.
Really?
Yeah,
It's very
he's
cool.
An awesome guy. So he's in a pulpo taco. So that's not out yet. You guys got
All right.
So
first.
that's breaking news.
Anthony gave us legitimate breaking news.
Yeah.
That's like TMZ kind of stuff because it's like, it's like pop culture.
It's von Strappen.
Yeah, well, Scotlau, I got to tell you, I love it. That is absolutely fantastic. We got to take a quick break, Jimmy and Anthony von Scotlau. We'll be back with which came first, a little hot or not, and a little quick fire. All right, so stay with us. We'll be right back. All right, we are back, and I got to tell you, it is super exciting because we're going to jump right into Olo was celebrating by their 20th anniversary, 20 years. So in celebration, we're going to do Olo, which came first. Are you ready?
Yep.
An Olo, which came first. Which came first, Anthony? Olo or the iPhone? Which came first? Olo or
Olo.
Geez, you didn't even think about it.
Well, because you just gave me the answer.
Oh, I did?
Well, you told me it was 20, and now iPhone's not that old. So
Oh, geez, I didn't think about that. Yeah.
you queued me up.
So good at math, this guy.
He's very good at math.
Ooh, we got such a smart guy here, huh? I know why he's the CEO over there, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Fancy
all right.
title.
I'm not going to be very more careful now with giving numbers
Yes,
out.
don't give
All
the
right,
numbers
which came
out.
first? The Great British Bake Off or Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen? Don't go looking.
I'm looking down. Hell's Kitchen.
Jimmy?
I'm going Hell's Kitchen. Gordon.
It is Hell's
Chef
Kitchen. It is
Ramsay.
Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
The Bake Off 2010, and I've never seen that show, and I don't really understand it.
I haven't seen it.
I can't get into it because I think we only have a few more minutes, and I'm going to get yelled at. Which came first, a $5 Subway foot-long promotion or Starbucks famous pumpkin spice latte?
Footlong? What was that
Jimmy?
guy's name? Jake?
I want to go foot long also because I like
Yeah, I
the
don't think you're
jingle.
allowed to bring him up
$5
anymore because I think he's
footlong.
in jail now.
Is that right? That's a shame.
Yeah, I
That's a
think
shame.
I think he was like molesting kids or something like
Then it's
that.
not-
He's, oh, wait, no, you're right.
Yeah.
Then it's not a shame. That's where it belongs.
Jared the
That's right.
the Subway
Jared.
guy.
Jake's the
yeah,
State
Jared.
Farm guy.
Jake from
Yeah,
State Farm.
that's it.
By the way, Jake. By the way, we're getting a call from Jake being like, "Why
Yeah,
are you picking
Jake's
on me?"
fine.
Jake, I didn't
is
do
fine.
anything.
It's Jared that is.
right.
Yeah, Jared's
That's
in
right.
jail right now, I think. But no, it's this. It's what'd you guess?
We both
That's
guessed $5 footlong.
Yeah.
It's fun to
No.
say.
It was the Starbucks Pumpkin Spice 2003. The footlong's 2005.
Yeah. I'm not much of a pumpkin person. Other than
And you know
cutting
that-
it- other than
that-
carving
that-
it for Halloween, I got no bid for
I'm
pumpkin.
with
And that
I agree.
I
Subway
eat pumpkin
foot,
pie.
the footlong was
I
started
eat
by a
pumpkin
franchise guy
spice.
down in Florida. He had like 2 stores, and his store
He
wasn't
got
doing
paid out
well.
for that.
Yeah, they weren't like doing well at like whatever and hit that whatever like Mondays or Tuesdays, and he put a big sign out $5 foot long, and
That
just
goes
killed
down,
it.
and that's one of the great legacies. That's one of the great stories about the innovation coming from a franchisee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Filet Fish franchisee.
Big Mac.
I didn't know that one.
Big Mac was a
There you go.
franchisee, man. Yeah,
All right.
Big Mac. All right, listen, hot or not, we have just a few minutes left here with Anthony Von Catalau, the CEO of the famous Bartaco. Anthony, hot or not, okay, on the Olo 20th anniversary edition here at RLC. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Ordering via QR code. Is that hot or not?
It's not hot anymore.
Not hot anymore. Loyalty. Is that hot or not?
It's hot, but I don't necessarily agree. How about we say that?
Okay. I'm not sure. It's hot or not. It's not hot, not or
It's
ish.
hot.
not-
It's
It's
hot in the
hot-ish.
industry.
either
it's
hot
not
or
for
it's
me.
not.
How
It
about
can't
that?
be. You can't say
Hot-ish.
warm.
Hot-ish.
All
It's
right.
like a 7.
Open air dining spaces.
Hot.
Hot. All right, Jimbo.
I
We
wanna
got
hear- I
hot.
wanna- yeah.
We got not. Sorry, we got not. We got warm, and we got. I forgot what he said. What
And
did
for
he
those,
I said hot. For
He
that
said
one.
hot
for
I
open
said
air
7 out of
dining.
10
say?
on
He said,
it. I said hot on the outdoor.
and for those playing the game at home, ordering via QR codes, that's the O. Loyalties are L. Open airs is our and the second O for Olo. There you go. I want to talk about open air dining spaces.
Yeah.
Because I gotta admit, you said hot, and I'm not even sure I know what that means. So I want to hear.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what
What
you
the hell
talking
does that mean? But in New
But he
York,
knew. He knew.
they're like putting the streeteries back
Yeah,
out.
Streetery coming back,
So
baby.
is that what you mean?
Of course, absolutely. I mean,
So it's like al fresco
it's
dining.
al fresco. It's
Oh, there it
amazing.
is.
Oh,
there it is.
absolutely.
Of course, our Italian
The
friend.
Italian guy, of
The
course,
Italian
says that. Are
guy.
you kidding me?
No
Well,
question.
I feel like everyone likes to eat outside if the weather permits. Everyone,
Especially this time of the year.
Yeah,
I mean, now the weather, it's it's not brutal in Florida yet.
Yep.
Northeast starts to get some nice days. You want to be outside. It makes sense.
I agree with that, bro. Okay, by the way, that's what that. Now I know. I'm in Anthony's camp. Absolutely hot.
and he went
Fuego.
not on QR code ordering. He
That's
said
not.
not.
It's not. Well, that was a thing.
Yeah.
And it's
Digital ordering, yes, not
digital ordering. Yes. QR codes. No.
No, I got to tell you, super. All right, just a little bit of time left, and we'll go into the branded quickfire. Are you ready, Anthony? 5 lightning round questions. Okay.
Okay.
I don't want you to think too long. Okay. This is the quickfire. We have
Okay.
very little time on this. This is truly going to be a real quickfire moment.
Okay.
Okay. You're stranded on a deserted island.
Okay.
Okay, like Fiji or something like that, but like nowhere
Sounds
near
nice.
anything. You know what I
Beautiful
mean?
water.
Yeah.
But you're by yourself.
Okay.
All right, but you have Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
You got Wi-Fi.
Okay.
It's just I don't know how, but you do. Okay, and you could binge one show for the rest of the time that you're there, and you're gonna be like 5, maybe 6 years till somebody finds you. They'll probably find you dead.
Yeah. Most
But
likely.
while you're alive, you can binge one show. What is it?
Sopranos.
Sopranos.
Ah, that's a
I
good
like
one.
it. All right, Jimmy, you want to tell Anthony what you were going to binge?
Sopranos.
No, that's not what you said.
But I like that idea.
Yeah, you're a hell of a lot better than Miss Rachel.
No, I was doing.
Bluey.
No, I didn't do
Good
Miss Rachel.
God.
I
He's
was
like,
doing
oh.
Bluey. I was a Bluey guy. I'm still a Bluey.
What does that
Oh.
mean?
Bluey's a fantastic show.
Yeah,
But
but my
not
kids
for
watch
a-
it so much every morning. I want
Yes.
no more.
Yeah, all right.
50-year-old man stuck on an island does not want to watch Bluey.
I'll go with Sopranos. I like that one.
It's
I
a
can
lot
enjoy
better
that.
than
There's a
Bluey.
lot to watch.
I was going with
Yeah.
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld's a good one.
Yeah,
Seinfeld's a
come
good
on.
one.
I mean, what are you going to watch before you go to bed on that island? You're cuddling up on the,
And that's
on
why
the-
we're,
in the
why we're
sand.
renaming the quick fire.
That's
All right, listen.
Slowish.
What's the last thing you
Slowish.
Googled? What's the last thing you Googled?
Last thing I Googled.
You got 1 minute. You got 1 minute to answer
I Googled a lacrosse face-off head for my son this morning because my wife
this.
couldn't
What'd you
find
Google? What'd you Google?
a lacrosse face-off head for my son. She wanted to get to him for Easter.
A gift?
A gift.
Gotta Google it. It's called Amazon.com.
Yeah, but you can't.
That's what
No,
you do
you
it.
can't do that.
What do you
It's
mean
too
you
much.
can't do that? You don't like
Too
your
much
turn
interest.
it.
Yeah, too much.
What's so
interest.
terrific about Amazon?
I'm under the gun. Easter's on Sunday. I got to find the right
Well,
one to get it out.
I got to tell you, I could call Amazon right now and probably have 15 minutes.
Yeah, but you can't get good quality on Amazon. That kind of stuff.
I one time got something. I didn't even order it yet. It came to my house. I didn't even know. I'm like, how did they even know I wanted this thing?
He's too specific.
That's how
You gotta
unbelievable.
custom,
All
it's
right,
all
how you taking your
nonsense.
bagel? How does Anthony Von Catalau take his bagel?
Everything bagel, lightly toasted, cream cheese.
Just, you
Nice.
know what? You know what that is? You know what that is?
Classic.
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 Beach is doing a salted bagel with cheddar? The hell is that?
Cheddar?
Yeah, that's what
Melted
I said.
cheddar.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
Doesn't melt that well.
And Wade's
No.
doing cream cheese with
Like
roasted
raspberry.
tomatoes? What the hell is
Roasted tomatoes.
I mean, roasted pet. What the hell
Too
is
damn fancy.
Absolutely out
What
of
a bunch of-
All right.
yeah.
Favorite sauce or condiment? What is it?
Ooh, hot sauce.
Which brand? What brand? What brand? hot
Chulas.
sauce you? Who?
Chulas.
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 Oh, Chulas. I like
Chulas.
that. Oh,
Chulas,
Chulas,
good
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like Cholula. You know, like Cholula?
Yeah, it's good.
All right, Jesus.
It's great. Well, I would take my own brand over that one.
Oh, is that that's your own brand?
We have our own now. You have Bartaco hot sauce.
Remember?
Yeah.
It's on Amazon. You can get it as fast as you want. Look at that.
Look at that.
Is it retail?
Yeah, it's on Amazon. You get a little.
Bar taco? Really?
Swear to God.
I didn't know that. Why not get some? Can you send me that in the office?
It's done. I got it.
Send us
I'll
a
send you
box.
some.
Send
By the way,
some
by the way,
hats too.
it's happening now. It's done.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Is it there already?
It's already
there.
package. A little merch package.
It's already there.
The drone's
All right.
on the way.
This is not the quick fire game. All right. You were to challenge Jimmy or a boxing match. Remember, he boxed Jimmy. Who do you have better odds of beating?
He's beaten us both. The
Who had
question
better
is,
odds of beating?
better odds
Yeah,
of
can you
beating.
beat Jimmy or Shads? I mean, look at me.
You
You know, fucking beat me one punch, I'm out.
And listen, he's got some weight to throw behind.
Some
If he
weight
hits
to
me,
throw
it's gonna be-
behind.
It's gonna
But I
be
feel like
trouble.
Jimmy could probably take a couple of punches. I
take
don't
a
think I can
couple.
take a punch.
By the way, we're both losing to Anthony, but I do think he's have a harder time beating me than you.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I
Although
would-
you are wiry, Shatsy. You are
Yeah,
wiry.
but, yeah, maybe a couple of jabs, and my neck would go out. I go, yeah, you know, my back. Listen, I'm the
Be a
old
good
Jewish
charity
guy.
match.
Yeah. All right, Jimmy, take us home, man.
Next
we got
year, RLC,
Yes.
the
Charity match.
the charity boxing matches, bringing it back. Listen, Anthony, I want to thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
joining us. Love what you and the team at Bartaco are doing.
Thank you.
Appreciate you and Olo collaborating with us to do this. And how do people find Bartaco? Or you want to get in touch with Anthony, you can email the podcast team. But how do people find URL for Bartaco?
Bartaco.com.
Boom,
Easy enough.
easy enough.
Yeah.
Anthony,
I
thank you, my
like it,
friend.
and I will. And what's your cell phone?
Cell phone?
Don't do it.
Let me look up yours first. So
Because this way I like, because he's a very hands-on guy.
yeah.
So he actually responds to every customer inquiry.
Yep. Every one of them.
I thought that was AI. No?
No.
Anthony.
That's Anthony von Cuttelau.
There you go. Anthony,
All
thank
right,
you so
thanks
much.
a lot, Anthony.
Absolutely. Thanks,
Cheers,
guys.
everybody.
Cheers, everyone. Thank you.